Good afternoon and welcome to Solavei Live at 5. We're coming to you live today from Solavei's corporate headquarters here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington, and it is so good to be with all of you tonight. I'm Ryan Wuerch. I'm the founder and CEO of Solavei, and I want to thank all of you, our members across the country, by the thousands who are tuning in right now, as well as all of you, our guests who are hearing and learning about Solavei for the very first time. Solavei, which was just recently recognized by Red Herring as one of the top 100 technology companies in the United States. And I got to tell you, we are loving what's happening here at Solavei and the hundreds of thousands of Solavei members that have said yes to be a part of a social commerce revolution that we have created. You know, I've been in the telecommunications and technology industry now for about 20 years. And what I'm seeing right now with Solavei and how we're taking full advantage of some of the greatest trends that are happening, not just here in the United States, but around the world, makes all of us incredibly excited about what this company is doing to positively impact individuals' lives. You know, we've built everything here at Solavei around the key trend of social. You know, social media has changed the way we act, the way we interact, the way we take in information, the way we share information. Also around mobile phones, 300 million mobile phone users in the United States, 5 billion around the world. And what we've done is we have seen these two trends come together and for the very first time be able to see individuals just like you take full advantage of it and being put dead center in the middle of those trends from an opportunity standpoint, which I'm going to share with you over the course of the next few minutes. And because we talk so much about social, and so much happens on the social graph on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram, I always like to do a shout out to a couple of our members randomly who are very, very proud and every day talking and sharing about Solavei. First, let me just say congratulations to Terry on winning last week's Solavei selfie contest by getting the most like on your Solavei themed picture. It was absolutely awesome. Also, I want to say congratulations and a big shout out to Dave Fowler. We love your dedication, all that you've done in Solavei, and seeing hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people come into Solavei because of your voice. I want to say congratulations just on last week on the 9 new enrollments that came into Solavei directly to you. Again, thank you for all that you do. Well, let's go ahead and jump right in. You know, what Solavei has done is we have created the very first social commerce network. What is a social commerce network? If you go to Wikipedia today, you'll actually see our definition of what it says is that we're leveraging, Solavei is leveraging the power of social media to facilitate the buying and selling of goods and services and then directly rewarding individuals just like you for participating in that economic exchange. We did this through the creation of one of the very first social commerce platforms that enables our members to buy goods and services for less. The very goods and services that they're already buying, connecting them to a community, the Solavei community, and then because of that connection, enabling them to save and to earn on what they're already doing every single day. You know what we did first is we said, what would be the very best service we could start with, where we use the collective buying power of 100, 1,000, 10,000, now hundreds of thousands of people to point all of our focus on that first service that individuals could economically benefit because we could drive the price down. Our mission of our company is to make commerce less expensive yet profitable. And we started first with mobile. The reason why we started first with mobile phone service is because we knew it would create an economic conduit with you, our members. Number two is to create a communication conduit, allowing us to start with mobile because we have that communication conduit, and then every other good and service, the bigger and bigger we got, the more buying power we would have to be able to take those other things in your life that you're buying already every single day. I'll never forget in 2012 when we saw the largest mobile operators vigorously competing to be the exclusive behind Solavei. We picked T-Mobil's the fastest 4G nationwide network in the country to launch our mobile service. We then launched Marketplace. Marketplace happens to be some of the leading brands, the top 30 national retail brands, 16,000 small and medium businesses, 400 e-commerce providers, where just because you're a Solavei member, you can take your Solavei Visa card that you get when you enroll for Solavei's mobile service. You can take that to go get a better deal off the things you're already buying. Now, we start with mobile. we launch Marketplace, we know in the future we'll be seeing energy and insurance and financial service and the other primary services you use every day to go through Solavei's platform and then directly into our network, which is you, our members, where we've already paid over $26 million, all because our members, Solavei members, sharing something that they find of great quality, great value, sharing with their friends, and not only do their friends get those services for less, but they themselves get rewarded for being that brand, being the advertisement of Solavei. So I'm going to talk to you just here in the next few minutes about three things. One, get in. Number two, get social. And number three, get free. What is get in? Get in is doing what over 300,000 people have already said yes to in just the last 18 months. They said yes to unlimited text, data, voice, $39, $49 a month, unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide service. I used to pay $130 a month with AT&T for my mobile service. I love when I now turn my phone on and it says Solavei in the top left. When I turn it on, full strength, incredible quality, but a great value. Now I'm only paying $49 a month. What's so amazing is we now meet a need where today the average U.S. smartphone bill is $93. And it's great to see that now 7 out of 10 people pay more than $39 a month, and those are those very people that can now have the opportunity and the benefit for having Solavei's mobile service, just like the hundreds of thousands already have in just the last 18 months. And what we've done is we've created a platform to make this incredibly simple to share. We don't want this to be about selling. We want this to be about sharing, where we took mobile service, we took the social graph of Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn and Pinterest and Instagram, took our platform, built it directly in the center on top of the social graph, to where now all you got to do is click share on Facebook, share on Twitter, send one of the social commercials that you may have already seen. If you haven't, I encourage you to do so, and be able to send it to your friends that are closest to you. Now most of you are connected to hundreds and hundreds of people now. You don't know which one of those hundreds of people are today looking for mobile service, and because they happen to see that on the social graph, this Facebook graphic talking about Solavei and $39 or $49 a month unlimited service, and in many cases free for thousands and thousands of people across the country, you get rewarded for being the voice of Solavei. And every single time one of those new people enroll for Solavei's mobile service, you're going to get $5 a month off of your mobile services bill. But you know what? It doesn't stop there. But we've made this simple to share. In fact, when someone clicks that Facebook graphic, or they click on it, www.solavei.com/your username, you didn't even know that they were in your store that day. But because they went in and enrolled, you're the one who gets the credit for it. Imagine if today that you happen to own the AT&T store, and you're able to sit at home, and every person that came into that store today that bought mobile service, you got credit for. It's the same thing here, except we're utilizing social technology and social media to make that happen. That leads into Get Social. What does that mean? That means that Solavei has been built upon this relationship. In fact, our tagline is powered by relationships. Every person that's here today has come here because a friend or someone they know shared with them about Solavei. We've in fact built an entire community that when you enroll with Solavei, you're able to see everything that's going on in Solavei, people, how they're interacting, people are having great success. And not only that success is when someone enrolls and your network begins to grow. At Facebook, your network grows, but you don't get rewarded for it, even though many times, because of you, someone ends up buying something because those ads that are on the right-hand side of Facebook's page, somebody goes and buys something. You don't get credit for that, even though you're the one who maybe have brought that person to Facebook. Here, when somebody enrolls because of you, you get the credit for it. Your network grows, you benefit. And it's because our members are the brand of Solavei. And you know, we have over 2 billion impressions across social and across all online, all because of the voice of our members. What you're seeing in front of you is a Solavei up, and we have Solavei selfies that's being done, people holding up their Solavei up banner, asking somebody who's walking by, please take a picture of me. And it's amazing how many stories I've heard where someone has enrolled because they asked the question, what is Solavei? And that led to someone saying, let me send you one of the social commercials about Solavei, so you can see for yourself why this company is impacting people by the hundreds of thousands across the country. And that leads us to Get Free. Free at the beginning of Solavei was, in my mind, was how do we get people free mobile service because they were the voice of Solavei. But in so many cases it's turned into a word of freedom because of the thousands of people that are now seeing incredible economic benefit. Over 40,000 people seeing economic benefit because of Solavei, because they've been the one who's clearly shared Solavei with others. Where every single time someone enrolls, $5 a month is coming off of your mobile services bill. But it doesn't stop there. We, in fact, put an entire program together where, because of the growth of the network, we have members today that are making, $50, they're making $250, they're making $500. We have so many members making over $1,000 a month, all because they shared with 15 people Solavei, many over the course of a month or 2 or 6 or even a year, 6 months and even a year. But where that's now grown into over 350, much like you've seen your Facebook network grow, but in Solavei, back to the word of freedom, we have so many of our members that are making $1,750, $5,000, $20,000 or more a month, all because of the growth of the network and because they have been the voice of Solavei. So what do you need to do? I love this part, because this is what every single person has done to get involved with Solavei. They had to get in. And what does get in? Get in means become a social member. Get your mobile service, $39 or $49 a month unlimited, text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. And just because it starts there, it leads to so many great things. And I like to always read a couple of the stories that come in here on a weekly basis. I love this one here from Raymond Dawkins. Said, I have had free mobile service plus residual income for almost a year now, just by sharing Solavei with family and with friends. Raymond, thank you for being a part of Solavei and for being the voice of Solavei. And then Lana DeLeon, you're amazing. I love what you said here. With the extra Solavei money I earn every month, I'm able to give to my favorite charity, Be the Match, and also help donate and volunteer for local groups supporting children with cancer. I love all the benefits that Solavei can bring, and for every person they can be different. Lana, thank you for being a part of Solavei. So once you get in, what happens next? Next is get social. We've created an entire system and a platform to make it incredibly easy. And I tell everyone that comes in, commit your first month every single day, take 5 minutes, just click on Facebook, click on Twitter, inside of My Solavei once you come through enrollment. Send out those social commercials to your contacts you have. Ask your friends, tune in to Live at 5 on Tuesday and Thursday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific time, just like you're doing right now. And I'll be doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, always a little different flavor, different stories. But by doing that, by getting social, can lead you to getting free, where your friends not only can be benefited because you shared it with them, but also you yourself can be benefited because you've been the voice. In doing that, we also make it available a fast action bonus for every 3 people that get involved with Solavei in your first month. We're going to give you $50 for every 3 people that get involved with Solavei. But I'm so excited about what's coming up. We have a nationwide tour where I'm going to be in over 15 cities over the course of a 2-month period. It's going to kick off in Dallas, Texas on the 19th of August. It's going to be an incredible, incredible night. We have a national webcast that's going to really launch the tour live on the 18th of August. I am so excited about what's going to be shared on that webcast. In fact, we're just nearing our 2nd-year anniversary, and what's going to happen on the 18th, I believe, is going to set that next stage of momentum inside of Solavei and for every person that's involved with Solavei. I'm looking forward to being in Kansas City, and being in Tulsa, Oklahoma, being in Austin, being in Los Angeles. I'm going to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm going to be in Miami. I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to be all over the country over the course of the next 2 months, and we're going to see thousands upon thousands of Solavei members and also thousands and thousands of their guests that'll be with us. I hope to see you in one of the cities that we're going to be coming to over the course of the next several months. I want to thank all of you for being involved tonight, for taking part in this. For those of you that are members, thank you for being involved. I look forward to seeing you, shaking your hand, hugging your neck as we kick off the It's Happening tour here in August. And for all of you who are seeing this for the very first time, I hope I get to say my favorite words, and it's this: welcome to Solavei. God bless. Have a great night. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night.